Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, your friendly high neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Raspa Trash Bear, and today we're getting right back into Redfall, where we've upset the vampire gods and apparently they're sending the rook out for us.
Hollow Man, Addison, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm putting an end to you today. For Amelia.
Eventually, we're going to take the opportunity to do the thing. We're going to make for the pier, see what kind of luck we have. Bellwether really likes setting up down there, huh? Alright, we're just going. Take it the old-fashioned way.
Cabrones.
I can always use some smart hardware. Son of a... I was lied to. Yeah, We're about one special vamp or a tripped alarm away from a bad day. Kind of a waste of mistake, but... Uh-oh. Shit.
Is this what you want?
Lightning!
Well, help here if you're in a car lot in this.
I'll make a price of your skin. This is why.
Well, the good news is if the rook drops you, the meter resets. The bad news is you miss out on all that sweet, sweet loot. Well, you win some, you lose some, Trashkin. Important thing is that you keep at it. Oh, there's that great block. Meters away. All right. 15. Aha!
They look up at the sky and think there's nothing that can stop them. Think it's all laid out for their teeth. They're wrong.
God, I hope you're right. Don't sound good. Moving right along. Oh, hey. All right. All right, fine. I'll do the thing. Yoink and yoink. Hey, I got refunded a set of lockpicks. Well, whatever the case. I'll be damned. It's right next to the start. Well, near-ish. Alright. Bingo. That'll do. And one more for the buckets.
They want the trance. It feeds them. It makes them think there's nothing in the world but them. That there's nothing in the world they can't take.
So the ferry rendezvous happened, but at a definite cost. Well, let's keep exploring. We got, what, another 2 to go here? Yep. Gotta check the map from time to time. Should help out a fair bit. Fortunately, that's a weird place for one. Yeah, I suppose all the placement of those I find weird and deeply unfortunate. I am really gonna enjoy into hearing that. Like, excellent voice work, but just like, I have heard it enough that I'm like, grumble, grumble. Which isn't the voice actor's fault. Well, not the last one, but certainly one of. That's our way up. Meters. You say so. Shit.
They took my hair. They took my mouth. They took my eyes. I went deep into the part of me they couldn't take.
So many reasons. Because I wish to live to enjoy this free cheese tortellini?
Much better.
Would that explanation suffice? You have any friends along, did ya? Literally a lone scout. Oh look, it's not Budweiser, it's Fowler Light. Now, there's a lot of, in various productions, what I like to refer to as close enough labels and props. Oh, hey. Community section. Or the community outpost. Right next to the... Alright. Doesn't hurt to be stocked. Reminds me. Oh, Hey, the Elder section grew back. Ain't that grand. Forever thankful. You're saving our lives in our town. We will forever be thankful for everything that you're doing for us. Here's something that can help. Redfall survivors. Ain't that a great bunch, Trashkin? Well, it's fairly heavily fortified. Well, hate to put in work towards something that will pop back up. And likely have to be knocked down elsewhere. But, unless I'm mistaken. Should be a fair few that tag. I suppose we can always walk it north and see what pops. Well, north-ish. After all, why dive headfirst into danger when you can come up with a plan? We just have to find the one, right? Right? Just, you know, deeply inconvenient that one of the two clear sections just so happens to be empty of vampire nest influence. Oh. Seriously, they get to double dip on that? That feels like cheating. I don't know why that upsets me so. It just does. Spotting any, so I obviously picked it fairly clean. We have to circle back. What the? Hey, that's a witch finder. UV. They can triple dip on it?
We got
that
him.
seems a little straight up busted. Steadfast Ward. Unknown done. Founder of Redfall. Huh. That got foggy real quick. Well, into the muck we go then.
There's definitely a vamp nest close by.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Why would the vampire gods care about bullhorn corpses? And that's why Sapiens are so damn dangerous. Oh, hell. Especially souped up. I suppose it's time to consult the guides, Trashkin. Uno momento. And after just a little bit of oh, this is a rough neighborhood is what this is. Fiddling around in the dark with a map and a little bit of reconnoitering. An angle and I don't. Yeah. Daylight vampires determine where I do and don't go is the day I turn in my cards. Call it a game. No special vampire dead? There you go.
I'll find it.
And stay down.
That's all of them.
Alright. Last grave lock. For Old Town. I don't have to find all the story bits, but Trashkin, I'm gonna. These grave locks. Over here. Place for a grave lock.
You thought the best of her, Chuck. You believed her, like I did. It ain't your fault.
So Chuck didn't
forgive you.
betray her. Or didn't know he was. Ooh, well stocked. Let's take a quick spin around here. Why not? Not terrible. Free stuff's always nice. Maybe an upgrade. Most certainly. A little inventory up front goes a long way. Her inventory management up front goes a long way. scented candles. I'm sure somebody back home will appreciate those. Ooh, that's a rough looking break room if ever I've seen one. This is clearly the smoker's lounge. No, I've been in enough of them. I may have quit, but I know a smoker's lounge when I see one. No notes? Ah, there we are. You're kicking ass and saving Redfall, and probably the world. Here's something to show our thanks. Redfall survivors. Alright, so that is 3 of 5 done. Did we find the book here? Yes, we did. Found the cosmetics there in the book as well. Need to find the book there. I think that's an excellent place to start. If I remember right, there was something about a cool house with a motorcycle. I must admit, I do admire Simon's savvy. Like, anybody that can survive in this is actively and figure things out is worthy of some degree of praise. Assuming that survival did not involve throwing other people to the wolves. There's a line in the sand, Trashkin, and that's mine.
We have things you might be able to use.
Fancy houses. Fancy houses. Oh, I guess somewhere in that region. Just pop out, make a beeline for the neighborhood. Just need to keep our eyes peeled for motorcycles. A motorcycle there. Yes, I'm willing to go house to house for this. Why do you ask?
What is it they want? The trance. The trance.
Yep. Well, if those aren't fancy houses, I don't know what is.
Stop me if you can.
And there we go.
Cabrones.
Indeed. Ah, yes. And another rope I cannot steal. You know, on the wish list of quality of life improvement, I'd like to be able to tone back the flashlight. HOA violation notice. Final. Dear property owner, our records show you are more than 30 days delinquent on your HOA fees and over 45 days due on your to address your HOA violation. Please contact us immediately or we'll seek legal remedies as defined by the HOA rules and regulations, including but not limited to placing a lien against your property. Sincerely, Redfall Homeowners Association. Some free advice, Trashkin. Violation number 1. Several HOAs. Let's skip to the front. Issues within 15 days or be fined. Lawn length beyond 6-inch maximum. That's actually quite tall for most grasses. Like 4 to 5, I believe, is typical. But maybe there's something about Redfall I don't know. I think I'm no yard expert, but I know if you're past 4 in my neck of the woods, people are looking at you a little sidelong. Vehicles improperly parked, unapproved non-code construction, and unapproved paint schemes on said construction, unsightly storage, or dumping of litter materials. Second notice, same as before. Sedgwick community, yada 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 yada. Top 10 best places to live, etc., etc., etc. Have you seen the Smith family? Where are my neighbors? Makes me want to take more of a poke around here, but we've got a dozen or so to do. Here's lunch. No swimming after work. We'll be home late. Make sure Oscar takes his medicine if he wants to go to sleep. And tonight, we want you all to take one of Oscar's pills before we get home. Be good, Mom. Oh, that is bone-chilling. I'm going out on a limb guessing those are tranquilizers. Nope, just a shed. Is it locked? Yep. You know, I find it fascinating that locks... Well, boy howdy. Yep. Ammo and mailboxes. Sounds silly, but... damned it's not a hell of an advantage. Oh, here we go. Refilling in the field is occasionally necessary, but I would advise against it. You also need a way to your table than one of these lifetime numbers. Come on. Should know this. That alone will be enough to up-tilt it, and it's bolted into plastic. Oh, that's rough. You'd have been better off bolting it to the cinder block, honestly. Search me. Pull of depression. Can't help but notice how heavily armed this neighborhood is for an HOA. Well, I mean, if it's open. Jaguar home security. Anybody else got the Jaguar sound effect stuck in their head now? King's ransom in toilet paper. Oh, not a bad time too.
Much better.
Minus 50 DKP for repeating the same note across multiple houses. It's disturbing. I understand it's intended to be found once, but, like, one per home, please. There can't possibly be several Oscars on the same medication in the same block. Come on, now. I'm willing to go with you here, go with you. Oh, Chapter 2. Part 2. Yeah. I'm going to get so lost around here. Let's see corpses, so... Or at the previous, so I'm assuming... I'm surprised they didn't hide any grave blocks in these. Oh, well... 2 is a handsome cost, but... Ooh. And we gained a new bayonet for our troubles. Well, steak, bayonet, bayonet style steak style bayonet. You be the judge. Well, I suppose. I think that's all they wrote. Except for those 2 bits. So I did go right ahead and cash in some of our supply points to improve our return. Oh, hey, dual volumes in one place. What do you know? Surprised you can't just down a 2-liter. Although those look like the 2.5 liters I see around my neck of the woods on occasion. The safe. Aha! We found it. We found it, Trashkin. Everett's journal. They took the guns in the house. The new AR, all the guns in the house. The new AR, the hunting rifles, wife's shotgun, German bolt action I just paid off. That must be a pricey German bolt action to take out alone. Both semi-automatics, even my old service revolver. Stood outside yelling through a bullhorn, then kicked in the damn door. What were Janine and I supposed to do? Shoot it out with a dozen crazies wearing facepace? Idiots I used to call buddies. Idiots I used to call buddies. People I knew from the Broad and Gun Club. At least one bastard I'd voted for twice. Family values my ass. The night before, someone went down the block pouring sand into all the gas tanks. Yeah, you'd have done better with sugar, but... Modern nitrous don't seize as easily, but sand will do it too. Basically, you're pouring an abrasive directly into the pistons. I guess the creepy thing... Well, actually, I'd argue for sugar in this one. They're about the same weight. But one pours through a funnel a lot easier, I'll tell you that. Because sand, no matter how well treated it is, usually ends up attracting just all the moisture in a region. I guess the creepy things that took over here don't want anyone running them over. Makes sense in Redfall, or nothing makes sense in Redfall anymore. It's all upside down. Me and Janine are going to make our way to the harbor in the morning unarmed. Maybe these fools haven't sabotaged the boats yet. God, I wish you were right, buddy. You know how that turned out. Oh, hey, there's the cycle. And tools to go with it. Not a drop of oil to be found. Assault rifle. Not much food. Sun's out, guns out! Found a note warning me not to look at the sun, so of course I had to see for myself. As soon as I did, I heard the witch's voice in my head, telling me I secretly wanted this to happen. Just like it justifies all the time I spent preparing for a catastrophe. I know she was just trying to get in my head, but well, she succeeded. Certainly ain't gonna look at the sun again. Though it could be nice to have someone to talk to. I think Simon might be cracking up a little. Alright, let's see what else is in the immediate area. That's all we are out here. Yeah, they threw everything into bags. Although, my first criticism is... if you have to grab shit and run, Trashkin, do not try to take your entire wardrobe, like the essentials. 3-4 changes of clothes, clean socks, maybe a change of shoes, the good boots, and whatever you absolutely can't do without. And I mean absolutely cannot do without, in the strictest sense, because I've seen a lot of people try to carry whole to-dos on their back when speed is of the essence. Like, I have helped some folks out in my day.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
And it's like, bad situation is, like, you would be amazed how many people are like, oh, well, I can definitely take 5 rooms worth of shit with me in an emergency. And it's like, you and I have very different ideas of emergency exits. I'm here, I'm trying to help. What are you doing? That's my feeling on the matter. Why are you trying to take everything? I understand a lot of this means something to you, but the essentials, everything else can be replaced, and what can't be replaced is at least in your memory. Like, Like, our priorities on drop everything and run are very, very different. Alright, we got 2 there. I think I snagged most. What next? I think Heritage Rock will be a fun one. I know, remember exactly where to find the survival guide. In the container stacks. It's a whole to-do to get. I remember spending... OBS didn't like that. I remember spending a whole bunch of time trying to hunt that down. But I'm going to consult the good old guide, unless we get lucky and it pops up out the door. We're just not that lucky. So I'm betting across the way is what we're after. Every time with this guy. Pick a new roost, you goon. Yeah, vampire gods are upsetting spaghetti with me. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Just going on a wild guess here that maybe, just maybe. Anybody else care to? Yeah, leave them stare in confusion. It's probably for the best. For them, anyway. Jesus. I expect a resistance. I didn't expect the whole friggin' cultist army. Hey, Brevon. We're just pretty deceptive on that. Oh. That a boy, Brevon. Them big spoons of yours for walking. Might not be the most stable thing on earth, but that slap does save me some dues. That's a whole leaf spring, isn't it? Or a halved one. Maybe precision ground? Who knows? I'm no engineer. Right. Betting this is the spot. Aha! Well, no real good way around that one except to get off from below. Right, that's one. There's an obvious way there, unless Uh-oh. There we go. Goodies around here. If nothing else, remember, we're making pretty steady bank. Is that number free? Why, yes, it was. Right, not of there and not of there. Obvious way up there. Unless I can figure out a way to bridge the gap. And fortunately, hacks are free for me. Number free. Alright, there we go. Hopefully there aren't any nasty surprises in these. Revise, don't post if you don't have a need to. Oh, a safe house in a container. Well hidden, well out of the way. And pretty clearly only available to those who pay attention. I do appreciate that being open. Just enough room for a bed and a couple of gun cases. Oh, howdy, I'm gonna have some sorting to do after this. I've had it up to here with the Redfall Commons. It seemed like a good idea back when there was a chance of catching a ferry out of here, but now it's just a dead end full of deader bodies. I've seen flares going up from the fire station. Could be survivors there, but I don't trust it. Cultists can fire flares too. I've got a cousin who owns a place up in Burial Point. Haven't spoken since the incident a few Thanksgivings ago, but I bet he's friendlier than all these vampires. Simon. He probably ain't wrong. At least half right. Alright. Now. To consult the guide. Un momento. Oh, a fresh note. Where are you? Hey, Simon. I think you did a good job hiding your safe house. Too good a job hiding your safe house. Went to the shipping crate like you said, but all I found was a switch and some wires. What am I supposed to do with that? Gonna take another lap around the crates. Maybe you'll hear me shouting and come. Chucky. That was a pleasant diversion. Moving right along. Oh, here's an odd glitch. So, it's flashing, indicating it's interactable, but not interactable. It can't be picked up. It is the unattainable supply wire. Well, considering that's a fairly uncommon glitch, I dare say they did alright with the QLs and such. Whoop. Not today, I'm not. Well, let's keep it moving. Oh hey, the community outpost. I haven't seen this one. Redfall glass and mirror, eh? Great. A rally point. Well. Oh, this one's pretty expansive. Ships rise with the tide. Shit, whatever. He ain't here now. Should have listened to me. We know you'll see this through to the end. You're the hope Redfall needs. This should help. Intensive chocolate units. That sounds like it's got a few dozen extra calories to burn off. Judging by my map. I'm a little too far away or a little too close. A little too far away. Oh, I have no such luck. Come on. How dare you, sir? Sully the sacredness of single combat for scream for help. Why, in all my years. Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, I'm gonna throw one and call it done. Whoopsie. Alright, that was stupid. And ridiculously lucky because I didn't burn any heal or any medkits on that. Irony of ironies. Alright. Well, we knocked that out at least. Really the germane goal, but hey. Any win you can take, Trashkin. Any win you can take.
Hey, somebody watch my back while I'm doing this.
You're welcome. Now you don't need to worry about your back ever. Ooh. I gotta say, I do appreciate the fairly accurate and relatively functional designs of these solid dumpsters. Like, the pins are correctly there. I believe triple teeth is the standard for bits, but maybe that's just what they do here on good old Redfall. The dumpsters are particularly good as well, and you know, I haven't seen this design around before, at least not the top heavy. The gators are accurate too. Mostly it's four wheels on the ground in my neck of the woods, but the side-by-sides are pretty well designed. The vehicles, they even bothered to put the hookups for the brakes on these things, and dials, suggesting this is a refrigerated or pressure controlled. Like, do you know how often people screw that up? Ooh, hello. No. Come. Uninteractable bag. Okay, well, that's like the third or fourth instance we've run into of uninteractable, but God, I wish Arcane List had more time. Oh, I see where it is now. It's up that boat. Yeah, that's a really weird place for it. I mean, it's a really cool piece, but... Well, game, how am I supposed to pull this one off? Hold on, let me just... It was one of those non-intuitive climbs. There we go. Alright, just gotta... Oh, nope, don't you do me like that, game. There. You know, as simple as a goal as it is, that was a ridiculous climb.
Sailing, Chuck. When this is all over, we can still go sailing.
Oh, my heart.
We're so close to shore.
Okay, I guess that's the warning shot. Ooh, free to blue.
Boom. Todos muertos.
Terrific. You know, the new Gulch is kind of wood grain and a cracked stock, but you know, it's a classic. I do like that high biz thing going on there. All right. Well, Trashkin, with that done, let's review. So, done. 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 Oh, did I just hop one over? I did. I hopped one over in the pursuit of sundry goods. Alright, let me take a look here. Yeah. No notables. Okay. Which means all we have left is Boswood. Oh, we're completely done with those? Survival guide, and we did the survival guide there. There's another location. Okay. Surprised there's no locations noted in Heritage Rock. Ah, no. How's it going?
Grateful for everything you've done for us. Here,
right,
we have
right.
some supplies for you.
Wait, where's the Chuck looking from? Oh, Sam. Oh, right, I'm at free of free. 680. Let's see what our current is. 644. 698. We can afford to hold off on that. I can't afford to hold off on organizing this stuff, so... Oh, right. So I'm reviewing the alleyway communion. That we gotta deal with. We got 2 here. If we're very lucky, we might spot one right off the jump, but I was pretty ravenous about grabbing what I could. We already done the mysterious container. Alright. Let's zip around, see what we can find. Why burn UV when you don't need to? Which reminds me. Let's have the flare gun on our dedicated ante. Oh shit, I popped up right away the gas station. Shit. Not good. Yep, everybody's aware I'm around.
Where are you?
Absolutely nowhere. Son of a...
If I don't find you, then they will. Not my problem.
Not elegant, but I'll have to do.
They don't let cowards in, you know.
Anything over here? Or I just pop into the next. Wait. Is that what I pulled from the... Yeah, I'm betting that's what I pulled from back. So the supper club's there. This leads up the way. Yeah, I'm betting that's what I pulled.
Hey, somebody watch my back.
Oh, that was smooth. That's a lot to leave lying on the ground there.
Hey, somebody watch my back while I check this
I hit the alleyway communion. I might have to take out something.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
WTF, Hutch? Hutch, you don't have to give a damn about your neighbors, but you should probably give a damn about waking me up at 3 a.m. with whatever the hell you're doing over there. People are coming and going at all hours of the night. It sounds like they're all building something massive and annoying. If you don't quiet down, you never know what unintended consequences you might run into, like mysteriously waking up to 4 flat tires at once, or a freak hailstorm smashing your windows while you're at work. Keep your social gatherings to normal hours, for your own sake, Gideon. You don't think that's the Gideon that went vamp, do you?
Much better.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to solve that little vampire elder nest problem before I deal with this communion problem, which I think is down there. Nothing's popped up on the map, but that could just be bad luck. I know it didn't take much of a walk in this side of things, but definitely didn't spend much time on the docks. Special vampire killed. Come on, come on. Get the meter up. That's what I want to see. Not my problem. Huh. Huh. Well, I guess there's nothing to it but to keep at it for the time being. I suppose let's meander along the north end, see what I spot. Could I juke it? Sure, probably. Was I going to? No. Empty whiskey bottle and a note. Book. Unfilled. That catch is empty. Well, let's try our luck on the ocean bed. Think we got another 2 around here. Given how empty this has been, I'm betting they're all places I haven't been, and this is definitely a place I haven't been. I think.
Hey, somebody watch my back.
We got
Some free advice? The ocean bed kind of has no cover to speak of. Contestant number 3, step on up. Aha! Pay dirt, Trashkin. Persistence pays.
Much better.
Oh, the tanker, no doubt. Oh, it's another climbing puzzle. Now, one thing that seemed to go light is on the bullhorns. It's either on the deck or one of the containers. Alright. Past this mess. Woofta. Everything else was squared away, just not that. Ah, there she is. A place for a kayak pull.
I hear every hollow word he says inside my head. Every word. As if he's with me now. He doesn't stop. Even when I'm dead.
Yep. A Rhodes Scholar that kicked this whole mess off. Well, I'm going to check the north end of the shipyard just because. Given how little time I spent on the far side of things, I'm betting it's somewhere over here. For the second. Or the last, that is. Aha! Anybody else feeling brave? Good. Up the way? Alright, no problem. Well, this has gone smoother than expected. Apart from a catching a stray rook face first. That's why I missed it. There we go.
They said that I would save the world. They said so many lies. They thought I was a fool. And I was. I was.
Odd place for an ash pile, but who am I to judge? Don't think that's the ash pile from the last time, do you? Oh yeah, special vampire kills. There it is! I half expect this bar to pop up with "You breathe my air!" Well, that was some rotten shooting on my part.
That's all of them.
I mean, it worked, but this isn't anything I want to be bragging about anytime soon. Alright, let's double check. We still need communion, which means dealing with the nest. I think we found everything we're going to find there, except the Shade Tree Club. Safe house. Done. 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 So all we got left is the communion biz. I think we're gonna go ahead and check our record time. And we are just over the hour mark. Okay, well, I think that's about the best we can hope for. We'll run extra long next time, Trashkin, if needs be. You know, do an Elder Nest, smack that out of existence, zip on in, take care of the alleyway communion, and then it's off to deal with the Hollow Man for once and all. So I'd like to remind you all, if you enjoyed your time, or care to join us around the trash fire for snacks, drinks, and good company, and the videos, of course, you can always subscribe and help out the channel, and of course, likes and comments help out the channel as well, and dislikes are also, ironically, going to help out the channel, strangely enough. So, you don't have to depart us now. We have plenty of videos to keep you amused, but if you do have to depart us now, I'd like to remind you to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourself as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.